This week, one of Saint Lucia's artistic legends, one of the greatest songwriters in the history of this country, passed away. And to pay tribute to him, we found three more Saint Lucian musical legends to help us pay tribute to the great Malcolm Magarron.
I remember meeting Malcolm, but before I met him, I heard his song, When the Good Lord Said an Angel. I was a youth that time, and that stayed in my head, that spirit song, powerful.
Yeah.
And when I meet the guy himself, I didn't even know what was a Saint Lucian. The truth was, I didn't know what was a Saint Lucian. But when we met Malcolm, I had a group called Ayanola. That time, Grass Street with a band was here, with Abdullah, another brother that just deceased, another powerful brother. And Malcolm wanted to have a studio. He came here to build a recording studio so that Saint Lucian music could take a leaf. But he wanted a spot in the gardens. But our system in them time there was so low when it comes to music production.
And Rasta business.
And Rasta business, yeah, he didn't get through. But he struggled, but he was in the Grass Street Rhythm Band. He went to Soufre, we did a few stuff together. And Malcolm had that powerful voice where he didn't even need a microphone.
I met Malcolm in 1970 something, yeah, and they call him Malcolm Locks. He had the most beautiful locks in the world. Everybody says false locks and stuff, right? But at that time, I mean, I probably thought it was false also because it was so nice. And then he was talking about what he wanted to do in Saint Lucia in terms of a studio and Piton records and the rest of it, but he never got the chance or the support, I think. I saw him again one more time in the 90s. He came to Saint Lucia, and by that time the locks had gone. But Laborde, another deceased musician, was in England and did some work with Malcolm and make me listen to a song named Zenin is Falling. And you should hear that song, brother. I mean, if I get goosebumps, eh? And then now you're supposed to hear that level of music, man, at that time. And one more thing, La Pochabit had a performance in Martinique in the 90s when Malcolm was there, and we took him with us in Martinique, on the tour. And Malcolm is a man there, when Malcolm laughs, you would laugh too, because his laughing is so contagious, man, and he does give some jokes. But I love his music, man, and that last thing I heard, Zenin, I wish he could play that over the radio. So he made a song, you have to cross the river to get to the place. If it rains, you cannot go there. And Malcolm lived there, so that's why he wrote the song, Zenin is Falling. Beautiful music, man.
As an underappreciated legend yourself, like there's some great injustice in the way Saint Lucia treats its artists, and Malcolm might
is
be the
a
greatest symbol of
textbook
that.
example of how this nation treats its artists, especially Rasta and the consciousness message that we bring. It seems like consciousness has now been shelved, and what passes as music today is so much, one can say negative, one can say heightened and overexpressed sexuality, sensuality, and if it's not conducive to gyration or gangsterlivity, it has no place on the airwaves, and
It's like the pornography of sex and violence.
it's like it has gone a whole different direction. So fellas like us and Malcolm, you wouldn't hear that on mainstream radio. I know this man to be, I never met him personally, I don't think, but I know of him, and I know him to be a very prolific and determined artist. And to see somebody come to Saint Lucia with so much enthusiasm and so much vibe,
He's Saint Lucian.
and to have it so diminished to the point of having to flee the land of your birth to go seek solace in a foreign land. I mean, we have to really consider these things and pay more attention, especially to the ones coming up now, who have vibe and energy and fire. We have to be able to be a lot more supportive.
It is appropriate and ironic that the legends of Saint Lucian music sit here talking about one of the greatest legends of our time, one of the greatest unsung heroes of Saint Lucia, and that we all agree that that song, When the Good Lord Sends an Angel, turned out to be prophetic in its lyric, that Malcolm Magarron was that angel. But when the good Lord sends an angel, he's going to die. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seafley.